What if I told you that in the next few minutes, something incredible could happen in your bank account? This isn't a magical promise. It's a real possibility. And it starts with a simple choice, staying here and listening until the end. You might have clicked on this video out of curiosity, or maybe because of a quiet desire for change. But the fact is, you're here for a reason. There are moments in life when everything feels stuck. Bills don't add up, sleep is filled with worries, and tomorrow always seems further away than it should. But there's always a turning point. Always. And it doesn't begin with big moves. It begins with attentive listening, with a new perspective, with presence. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to access a gift that can transform not only your financial reality, but also your inner peace. Yes, they're connected. When the mind finds peace, the path aligns. When energy is freed, the flow begins. Maybe you don't believe this right now. Maybe a part of you feels like you've tried everything. But there's a reason why thousands of people are quietly experiencing deep change without making a fuss. Because they've understood something few are brave enough to accept. The universe responds to intention aligned with action. And now, the question that matters. Are you willing to finally allow something good to come your way? If so, then watch until the end and discover how to release this powerful gift. It's already closer than you think. I know exactly how you feel right now. It's not just physical exhaustion. It's a deeper kind of tiredness. The kind of weight you carry in silence day after day, trying to keep it all together while feeling like you're sinking inside. Maybe you wake up every day with the sense that you're always behind. No matter how hard you try, the money is never enough. And it's not just about the bills. It's about the dignity of breathing without a knot in your chest, of feeling like everything's okay, of living with lightness. You've tried to be strong for so long, and yes, being strong is exhausting. Maybe no one knows how many times you cried alone, or how many times you smiled without meaning it, just to avoid worrying the people you love. But here, now, you don't have to pretend. Here you can rest. Because this video isn't just about money. It's about you. About everything you've faced up until now. About all the silent battles no one ever saw. And still, you didn't give up. You're here, searching for something. That alone shows your strength. You already took the first step by starting this video. And maybe this is the first time in a long while that you're truly being held. You don't need to understand everything right now. You don't have to fix everything today. You just need to allow. Allow a new possibility to come in. Let a new frequency settle in. Let the weight slowly start to lift off your shoulders. You have the right to thrive. You have the right to live in peace. And as distant as that may seem right now, I want you to know, you are not alone. You never were. What you're feeling is valid. What you want is possible. And it all starts with a new kind of choice, not carrying everything alone. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to stay with me. What would happen if all your worries disappeared right now? If, just for a moment, everything that keeps you up at night simply lost its grip on you? What if the life you want isn't that far away? What if the solution you've been searching for is right here, in front of you? These questions aren't rhetorical. They carry an invitation, maybe the most important one of your life, because behind each of them is a possible reality, and you are one step away from accessing it. Pause and notice. How many times have you felt that something greater was about to happen, but you didn't know what to do with that feeling? How many times did it seem like everything was working against you, when in reality the universe was simply waiting for you to change direction? Maybe now is exactly that moment. The moment you remember you can choose differently, that you can break the pattern, that you can step out of scarcity and into flow. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be lucky while others struggle their whole lives and never seem to move forward? What is it that they do differently? Could there be an invisible code, a silent vibration that opens doors? And the most important question, are you ready to tune into this new frequency? Maybe that question still scares you. Maybe you think you're not ready. But the truth is, no one ever is. Big changes don't wait for certainty. They're born from the decision to try. You've already made it this far. You've already felt something shift inside you in the last few words. So now, imagine what could happen in the next few minutes if you keep going with me. Close your eyes, if you can, and allow yourself to picture a scene. You're standing at the beginning of a path. It's not in front of you by chance. It's opening up right now, soft, quiet, and completely lit. It's as if an invisible force is pushing the obstacles aside, revealing a clear, safe path made just for you. Notice the details. The air is light. You're breathing more easily. Your chest begins to open, as if that old weight is finally lifting. Now, take one step forward on that path. With every step, something within you changes. Anxiety loses its grip. Fear dissolves. You feel a presence beside you. It's the universe itself walking with you. No rush, no pressure, just holding space, guiding you, making room. Now picture your financial life as a dried-up tree, and see that tree receiving, for the first time in a long while, just the right light, the perfect amount of water, the care it truly needs. Watch closely. New leaves start to sprout. A fresh branch begins to grow. What once seemed dead begins to bloom. Feel this moment, this rebirth, this beginning of something greater. This is the state of openness that transforms destinies. If this image deeply resonated with you, write in the comments right now, I accept. 3 words. a clear sign that you're ready to leave the cycle of scarcity and step into the flow of abundance. You don't need to know how everything will happen. You just need to choose to stay on the path. Because, yes, it's only just beginning. Every small action you take today is like a seed. And maybe you think it's just a new thought. It's just a video I'm watching. It's just a comment, a word, an intention. But the universe doesn't see it that way. The universe recognizes movement. It responds to the energy of action, no matter how small it may seem. Picture a dry, forgotten field. Someone walks by and drops a seed. Then another, and another. At first, nothing changes. The earth looks the same, silent, seemingly barren. But what's happening below is invisible. Roots are beginning to form. The soil is opening. Life is organizing itself, even if your eyes can't see it yet. That's what's happening with you right now. Every new thought you accept, every emotion you release, every small decision you make with awareness, all of it is like a seed the universe recognizes and multiplies. So yes, you are cultivating your transformation right now. You don't have to plant everything at once. You don't have to solve your whole life tonight. You just have to plant one intention, one choice, and let time, energy, and consistency do their subtle work. If you feel this within you, silently affirm right now, I keep planting. This is your declaration. This is your moment. And you know what's most beautiful? The harvest always comes. Always. You're not the first to feel this. Not the only one who's faced long nights, tough decisions, and that lost feeling in the middle of chaos. But you're also not alone on the path to a breakthrough. Thousands of people just like you started right here with doubts, with fear, with that little mix of skepticism and hope. And it was enough. They were ordinary people, folks with overdue bills, missed deadlines, strained relationships, people who had tried everything and were about to give up until they came across this very message, and everything began to shift when they said, I accept. Today, those same people are reaping the rewards, sleeping in peace, living with dignity, watching money come in unexpected yet completely real ways. This isn't magic. It's movement. It's the power of someone who chose to leave stagnation behind and make room for something new. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. If you believe this is possible, if there's even the slightest yes inside you, then confirm that energy. Like this video right now, and become part of this positive wave. That simple gesture is a signal of readiness, a clear message to the universe. I'm in too. I'm ready too. And from here, everything can change. I see your struggle. I hear your prayers, and I'm preparing something wonderful for you. These aren't just random words. This is the message the universe has been trying to send you, and now it finally has space to be heard. You think you're alone, but you're not. You never were. On the nights you cried in silence, on the days you didn't know if you could keep going, in the moments when it felt like no one cared, I was there, watching, protecting, arranging everything behind the scenes, even when you couldn't see it. You asked for help. You wished for a chance. You imagined a new beginning, and now it's coming. Slow but steady, subtle but real. I don't work in a rush. I work with purpose, and yours is being revealed. Every step you take toward awareness, toward care, toward presence, all of it is being noted, valued, multiplied. You have a place in this world. You have a mission. You have a life that deserves to be lived in peace, with love, with abundance. So listen to this truth. You don't have to keep fighting the way you used to. Now it's time to trust, to walk together, to allow me to guide you, to accept that, yes, you deserve all of this. Repeat silently. If it feels true, I trust, I accept, I allow myself. This is your new starting point. There is a path. It's not complicated. It doesn't require anything you don't already have within you. But it does require a choice to be present. Spiritual awakening isn't a luxury or some abstract concept. It's practical. It brings order to your life, financially, emotionally, spiritually. And maybe this will surprise you, but the more aligned you are on the inside, the more your outer reality begins to respond. When you become still, you can hear. When you hear, you understand. And when you understand, you act with direction. No longer from impulse, no longer from desperation. This path that has opened up before you is actually the beginning of an internal reprogramming, a new way of relating to time, to money, to people, to yourself. And it all starts with small daily gestures of presence. 5 minutes, just 5 intentional minutes a day can completely shift the frequency of your life. One conscious breath, one more mindful choice, one decision made not out of fear, but with truth. And then the doors begin to open. Money flows more easily. Answers arrive. Opportunities appear. Not because the world outside has changed, but because you shifted your vibration, and the world is nothing more than a mirror of your energy. This path of awakening isn't for the few. It's not reserved for mystics, gurus, or the privileged. It's yours by right. And now you know that. Just one step, one daily decision, one opening, and everything begins to align. Now that you're at this point on the path, there are two gifts waiting for you. The first gift is inner peace. Imagine falling into a deep sleep tonight. No racing thoughts, no fear of tomorrow, no bills pounding in your mind. Imagine waking up feeling light, feeling like everything is in its place, even if it's not perfect yet. Feeling, for the first time in a long while, that you are safe, that you are being guided. This peace doesn't come from the outside. It's not something you have to buy or earn. It comes from within. It begins when you release control and choose to trust. If this gift touched your heart, comment right now, "I trust." That's it. A simple gesture of openness, a silent permission that changes everything. And now, the second gift, abundant provision. We're not talking about empty promises or illusionary wealth. We're talking about a life where money stops being a ghost and starts becoming a natural flow, where you receive with dignity, with worthiness, with awareness, where opportunities show up without desperate effort, where doors open because your energy is aligned. Have you ever imagined living that way? With ease to pay, to plan, to choose, and even to dream? See it now. Feel this image alive within you, your account, with a positive balance. Your choices no longer driven by fear. You taking deep breaths with freedom. You living with space. If that resonated with you like this video now, that gesture is more than a click. It's an energetic affirmation. I am ready to receive. These two gifts already exist. They're here. Inner peace and abundant provision. And now they recognize you. You don't have to change everything at once. In fact, true power lies in something simple but consistent. 5 minutes a day. That's all you need to completely shift your reality. It's not an expensive course. It's not a magic formula. It's presence. It's Dharma in action. Dharma means true path, essence, inner order. When you connect with that, even small actions carry purpose. You wake up with direction. You speak with more clarity. You decide with more awareness. And the universe responds. You can start now with something simple. Wake up and breathe. Be still and listen. Write down an intention, or even come back to this video for 5 minutes every day. That's it. But that just is everything, because deep down, the change isn't in the world. It's in your rhythm, in your vibration, in what you choose to water day after day. And you know what? A lot of people are already doing this. Take a look at the comments below. You'll see real stories, honest reflections, seeds that have already started to bloom. These people weren't any different from you. The only difference, they started, and you're one step away from doing the same. So, If you want to receive this presence every day, directly on your phone, without depending on anyone else, subscribe to this channel right now. Turn on notifications and receive this subtle strength daily, this reminder that you are on the right path. Because you are. You feel it, and now you know. Your life is about to change. And not because you heard beautiful words, but because you felt something, because something inside you responded, because for the first time in a long time, you allowed yourself to believe again. You've already taken the first step, and honestly, that's the hardest part. Breaking through doubt, breaking through exhaustion, breaking through the feeling that nothing will ever change. But now, you're no longer alone. You're walking with an energy that sees you, with people who are awakening, with a flow that's just beginning to move around you. Stay with us. Let the Dharma guide your next days. Come back here whenever you need to. Share this space with someone you love. Yes, because this journey doesn't have to be a lonely one. So now, one final invitation. If this video touched your heart, share it with at least one person you want to see prosper alongside you. It could be a friend, someone in your family, someone going through a tough time. Sometimes all that person needs is a sign. And that sign might be you. Let's spread this wave of transformation. Because when you commit to your light, the world around you starts to shine too. See you in the next video, and remember, the best is yet to come.